guys, welcome to Explain Z, and it's your boy Moses. So today, lero kwashitikako vintu va motion. And today what has happened is that Congo-Brazzaville has become the 7th African country to open its borders for visa-free African countries to visit it. And for us as African countries, I think this is a step we have to take for us to improve not just inter visitation. What do you call that? There's this word. It's a form of marketing. If Zambia can market Zimbabwe, if Zimbabwe can market Togo, if we can trade with each other, if Zambia can take copper to South Africa, South Africa can take platinum to Nigeria, Nigeria can help Angola with oil, it will be the best thing Africa has ever done. Because Africa isn't one country, Africa is 45 countries put together, dependent on each other, not dependent on aid, not dependent on help from European countries. Recently, we saw what America did to Zambia, where they said they'll stop sponsoring us with HIV, with ARVs, with malaria, and with so many health, with a big health pack, with a health package, which they stopped sponsoring us with. So, how are we going to survive? Are we going to continue to be beggars, receivers of aid, with a country which has so much potential? And what does the word potential mean? Untapped glory, untapped effort. You might have the potential, but if you do not put your potential to work, it will never be positive. It will never be something that will work for you. And that's Africa. We have natural resources. We have a good weather pattern. We have good soil, fertile for almost any crop to grow here. But what don't we have? Togetherness. And these 7 African countries today have done something great for the African continent. And these are Togo, Rwanda, Ghana, Benin, Gambia, Seychelles, and Congo-Brazzaville. These countries have opened their borders for advertisement, for tourism, for us to know each other's culture. And I love this step. It's a very beautiful step. It promotes so much, and it speaks about a hero, an African hero, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who said, "The day Africa will unite is the day Africa will stop the dependence on the West." This man was the first leader of Ghana, and Ghana was the first African country to be free from colonial rule. Ghana was previously called the Gold Coast. Ghana has so many resources like gold itself. And when Kwame Nkrumah became president, he said something that really caught my eye. He said the liberation of Ghana, or one African country at that time, is meaningless. As long as all the African countries are free, that's when it is something meaningful to the African continent. And I really loved that speech. I really loved those words because this man knew that if Ghana alone was free, it meant nothing. But if all our countries become free and unite, unity, our founding fathers said something. These people knew how to unite each other. Zambia under Dr. Kenneth David Kaunda helped South Africa. It hosted the ANC leaders here to stay when there was war that side under the apartheid government. So our African leaders, previous African leaders, knew the dependence of Africa is not on the West, but it is upon each other. These artificial borders we have today were written for us at the Benin Conference in Germany. Africa did not have borders. Africa was a borderless continent with kings and tribes which were independent. So those people said, these powerhouses, France, Germany, Portugal, Belgium, sat in Germany to discuss how they would take over our natural resources, how they would take over an African continent, and how they wanted to expand and industrialize their economies through Africa. That's why I say every European country has benefited from Africa directly or indirectly. The England we see today, the Germany, the France, every country there has benefited from us, indirectly or directly. And I think we can't be bitter forever and say, no, they benefited, so we need compensation. Okay, we don't need your compensation. But we as Africa need to come together and say, if they did that, it happened. Okay, let's forget it. Let bygones be bygones. And now let's find a way forward for us to benefit from our own natural resources. And this is all I had for you. Thank you very much.